Hello, sister friends and Special Forces fans. We're going to talk about Kody Brown in Special Forces Episode 3. Now, in this episode, there wasn't a ton of Kody, but he's starting to crack. He's starting to show his true colors. So we're going to see that. At the very beginning, at the opening, when they're having breakfast, you can see just the back of him. So there's nothing really to share there. But after breakfast, the group is called and told, get into the vehicles. We're going to our first assignment. On the trip there, Kody's sitting next to the door. There's 3 people in the seat. In the middle is Gia Giudice, who looks thrilled to be sitting next to Kody. Yes, indeed. Who knows? Maybe she just had a hard-boiled egg that didn't set well with her for breakfast. I don't know. But she looks none too happy to be there at that particular moment. So Kody looks a fool right away just by having a regular conversation with a person. It has nothing to do with the challenge. They're waiting for other teams to complete this challenge. They haven't gone yet. He's on a team with Brianna Chicken Fry. And as they're sitting there waiting their turn, he says, I don't know if he's trying to hit on her. I don't know if he's just trying to make small talk and he doesn't know how. But this is what he says.
Bree, I've got to memorize your name better. How do you spell it?
B-R-I?
Brianna.
Bree, I gotta really learn your name. How do you spell that? He has a stepdaughter named Brianna. This is not, oh gosh, I can't. Moving on. Next. Look at him diminishing her.
What's your gig? What do you do?
I'm a podcaster.
Oh, and that's all. That's where you got your qualification. Mm-hmm. All right, last team.
What are your qualifications, Kody? You've done nothing. I don't think she's been labeled the most hated woman in America. Wasn't Kody the most hated man on reality TV or something like that? There was a cover of a magazine. I don't know if it was People or something about a year or two ago. And they had a couple people who were the most hated people, and he was one of them on there. That's all he's ever done. He doesn't have skills. He doesn't have talents. He doesn't have a degree. He's never had a career. He marries women who work, and then he takes their money and drives around and says he's working, takes a job where he can just spend all day traveling around. Whoops, didn't sell a sign again today. I'll try better next week. Oh, that's aggravating. And in this episode, Brianna goes into that room. They ask her what she's famous for. She's in that room. She shares how she was married to a famous singer, how it didn't go well, how he offered her millions of dollars to just not talk about their relationship at all and signed an NDA, and she wouldn't do it. Now that shows character. I guarantee you, if anyone offered Kody a third of the amount of money, hands down, he'd be like, where do I sign?
$500,000.
$50,000.
40G.
$15,000.
$500.
$300 worth of beer.
There's no ethics or values or morals in that man. Okay, we're going to analyze how Kody does with his team in this challenge. They struggled. A lot of teams struggled on this. I think only maybe one was successful. Or was there even one that was successful? I don't remember. All right. So Kody's team, it's Brianna, known as Chicken Fry, Christy, the Olympic soccer player, and Kody. They go running in. They get to their person. They call it in. They strap them on. They start to go. And Brianna doesn't appear to be the strongest person. This exact scenario happened with Andrew West, Sean Johnson, and someone named Iman, who's a model. Model Iman was almost useless. At one point, the 2 girls were holding one end. Andrew was in the lead.
And keep a cool head.
Chanel, grab the side.
Go. Hurry up.
I can't squeeze. I keep falling if I go on the side.
Good work. Come on. Hey, we have a body. I have positive ID.
Now, Andrew was turned around while he was carrying them, watching the girls, watching his person the whole time. Kody wasn't paying attention to his casualty or the people behind him. He had it behind him, and he's like, let's go.
Slow.
Keep moving.
Stop, Kody. Stop, Kody.
Let's go. Ladies, bend over. Both of you to pick him up right now. Ladies, we cannot stop. We must move. Let's go.
And so when she couldn't keep up, he kept getting dropped because Kody wasn't aware. that Brianna was struggling in the back.
Hey, stop, Cody. Wait. Oh my God.
Let's go. Keep moving. Let's go.
Pull down.
I don't think Christy had as much of a difficulty with it, simply because at one point she was actually holding her part of the stretcher with just one hand and then using the wall as a guide to help her walk through kind of the rough terrain. Now, on top of it, I'll also put some clips in here of that other team because it was very similar to Kody's team. An athlete, a skinny, muscleless, famous person that were both females, and then a male. So Andrew was also yelling at his team to get him going, but his voice was not so aggressively mean.
Keep going.
He also provided encouragement and positive reinforcement to them,
Good work. Come on.
even at the end when they didn't do great.
That was the hardest thing I've done in my entire life.
Hey, we stuck to the plan. Listen up.
Kody, not so much.
Crazy. I don't know if all the training in the world could prepare me for something like that. It was awful.
It whipped.
On top of that, he's so freaked out in his head about getting through this mission that he left a man there that he saw, that they pointed out to him, and he kept saying, no, we have to go.
Hey, wait. Guys,
Okay, what's happening?
I got a casualty here.
Ladies, we cannot stop. We must move. Let's go.
Hey, stop, Cody. Wait. Oh my God.
Let's go. Keep moving.
And then he has the nerve to say, well, that was shit at the end, or something to that effect. I don't know. They beeped it out.
It whipped.
Well, you were. You showed no leadership. You handled it very poorly. So Kody's team in the car on the way back are talking, and Brianna shares that her ex was a famous musician. Suddenly, Kody is very interested in her. I think he's going to start being nice to her.
My ex is a super famous musician. He was awful towards me.
Tell us who it was. Who was the famous man?
Zach Bryan.
Country, right? Is it country?
Yeah. He got famous on TikTok and thinks he's God. But
Oh, okay.
He's like, famous musician? That's my second favorite thing, after quarterbacks. That afternoon, back in the barracks, people are resting, napping. Now, when it comes to their cot bed situation, Sean Johnson was very clear. They received a sleeping bag and a very small pillow.
What you see on the TV with the cots, they're like, did you actually sleep there? It's like, yes.
Yeah.
You sleep this close to the next person.
Yeah.
You have like a little, what do you call it, shoe locker between you. And then you're sleeping on cots. And you have a sleeping bag. Was there a pillow?
Yeah, it was like a little
A
pillow.
little square pillow. Sleeping bag and a pillow.
When we look at Kody's situation, which is the same as we saw the other day when he was wearing the nose thing with the little Hitler patch, he is almost sitting completely upright while he sleeps. Now, he put his Birkin bag underneath to prop up, and then the pillow's on that. But this man has another pillow behind his lower back. Somehow he's been gifted with 2 pillows. I'm trying to find video documentation of all the special things that Kody received while on this show. Here's the first. I'm waiting to find him eating different food there too. Taking all his special vitamins and supplements. I don't know. Probably not going to show any of that, but I've got my eyes open just in case. There was a little bit more Kody in this than I remember. All right, so they have a challenge where they're in the city and it's pretty empty and you have to go between different buildings and that and stay really quiet. And then all of a sudden the bombs go off. And so then they're running to get out of there. They get to a certain place where all of a sudden there's a ladder that goes from one building to the other. So they do get harnessed up so that they're not going to die. And they have to walk on this ladder without holding on to anything all the way across. Kody actually did a fine job of it. I mean, balance is his thing. He's on his hands all the time, right? This was his task. But let me just point out that when they started out on this mission, Kody was in the rear. He was like, okay, let's go.
Working in the same teams as the first task. Quickly. The recruits are equipped for an urban assault.
We watch it midstream and we see what's going on and we see Kody take off and then the 2 girls come afterwards. It wasn't a team thing.
I'm the star.
Go, go, go. All the way to the roof. It's the time.
Stay together, stay together.
Straight down the middle. Let's go on me. To me. Quickly. He heads up. To me. Straight line. No.
Do you notice Brianna in there saying, stay together, stay together? It's like Cody's just taking off. I gotta protect what's most important. Kody Brown. So they're gonna cross the ladder now. Cody's the first to go. As I said before, he did a decent job, but pay attention to what the guy says to him to encourage him midway through his ladder walk. And then also pay attention to Cody's reaction to him.
Keep focused. Keep focused.
If one fails, the team fails.
Imagine it's one of your wives over here.
I had 4 wives for a long time. I've got one now. I want to impress her every day.
Move. Move. Hurry up.
And that's all we had from episode 3. But before we go, there was a sister friend of ours who is a Marine or former Marine. I can't remember exactly, but she loved the crisscross camo shirt I was wearing last time. Whoever you are, send me an email. Give me your address. I'm sending it to you. I can't tell you where to get it because I live at Salvation Army in Goodwill. Could be last season's, last year's, 2 years ago. Who knows? But I have worn it online plenty of times already. It's time for me to retire it. And it would be my honor to send it to you. And thank you for your service. Thank all of you sister friends for your service, your spouse's service, your kids' service, everyone who's putting their lives on the line to protect ours every day. I honor you. Take care. God bless. Adios. And I'll see you next time.